How far can power go before it turns cruel? When Amara Blake, a 22-year-old black teacher, walked into Ridgefield High for her first faculty meeting, she carried nothing but hope and lesson plans. But within minutes, the school's white principal publicly accused her of bringing street fashion into an academic space. His words cut deep, his hands cut deeper. By the time her shirt was torn, the room was silent. What he didn't know was that the rookie teacher he just humiliated wasn't just here to teach, she was here to investigate. The faculty room buzzed with chatter until the door opened. Amara Blake, 22, stepped in holding a slim folder and a shy smile. Her crisp white blouse and black pencil skirt made her look polished yet nervous, the way anyone feels on their first day. At the head of the table, Principal Richard Cole lifted his eyes with thinly veiled irritation. "So this is the new hire," he said. "I thought we needed teachers, not interns." The laughter around the table pricked like needles. Amara steadied her breath. "Good morning, sir. I'm excited to." Cole cut her off. "Excited? That's fine. Just remember, we keep standards here. This isn't the kind of neighborhood you're used to." Whispers rippled. Then, in one careless, humiliating gesture, he tugged at her sleeve, pretending to adjust it, but the fabric tore under his fingers. The sound silenced the room. Amara clutched the seam, color flooding her cheeks. Cole froze for a beat, then smirked. "Dress more appropriately tomorrow, Ms. Blake." She said nothing. Just gathered her folder and walked out. In the empty hallway, fluorescent lights hummed above her. Each step echoed like judgment. Her hands trembled as she pressed the torn edge of her blouse together. No one had stopped him. Not a single colleague spoke up. Inside the staff restroom, she took a deep breath and stared at her reflection, young, shaking, furious. From her wallet, she pulled a small photo of her mother, who once taught in Alabama before being fired for failing to fit the school's culture. The same wording. The same wound. Amara's phone vibrated with a coded text, "Proceed with observation. Phase 1 complete." Her pulse steadied. She wiped her eyes, tucked in her shirt, and returned to the hall as if nothing had happened. By lunchtime, the rumor had spread, the new black teacher who dressed wrong. Students watched her like she was an exhibit. One whispered, "She won't last a week." Amara simply answered attendance, her voice calm. "Respect isn't optional in my classroom. What would you do if this happened to you?" That afternoon, Principal Cole called an emergency meeting. His voice boomed across the intercom, "All staff to conference room A." When Amara walked in, every teacher avoided her gaze. Cole stood before a whiteboard filled with complaints, fabricated ones about her unprofessional conduct. He pointed. "This is why we vet experience. Some people mistake sympathy for qualification." The insult stung deeper than the tear. Still, Amara met his eyes. "Are these official reports, sir?" He sneered. "They will be. You might want to pack before the board meeting." For a moment, silence thickened. Then the door opened. Two figures entered, one in a dark suit flashing a federal badge. "Principal Richard Cole," the agent said evenly. "We're with the U.S. Department of Education, Office for Civil Rights." Cole's face drained. Amara turned, her voice steady. "As of this morning, I'm concluding my field evaluation on staff discrimination practices." The room gasped. Every whisper, every insult, every second of the morning's meeting, recorded on hidden cameras she'd placed under the projector mount. Cole stumbled back. You set me up." Amara shook her head. "No, sir. I gave you a chance to act right." The agent read him his rights as cameras rolled for documentation. The same colleagues who once laughed now sat frozen. Cole's voice cracked. I didn't mean." Amara picked up the torn piece of her blouse from the table, folded it neatly, and placed it before him. This is what your kind of leadership costs. She turned to the staff. Respect shouldn't depend on age, color, or rank. It should be the ground we all stand on. Then she walked out into the daylight, phone buzzing with an approval text, case verified. Justice served. Outside, she looked up at the flag fluttering over the school entrance. For the first time that day, she smiled, not in triumph, but in peace. Sometimes, the quietest teacher in the room carries the loudest lesson.